You are turning in 10-minute bulletin of Bình Phước Radio, television, and newspaper. You are with Peter Wang, and here are top news of today. Raising awareness of the importance of human rights education. Cashew industry works toward effective and sustainable cooperation models. ADB raises growth forecast for Vietnam. Prime Minister directs acceleration of National Green Growth Strategy. The integration of human rights content into the National Education Program for the period 2017 to 2025 has contributed to increasing awareness of the importance of human rights education. This positive outcome was highlighted at an online conference on human rights education held on December 11th.
The project on integrating human rights content into the National Education Program for the period 2017-2025 was approved on September 5, 2017. This is a step to implement Directive No. 44 of the Party Central Committee Secretariat on Human Rights Work in the new situation, and concretize the 2013 Constitution's stipulations on recognizing, respecting, protecting, and guaranteeing human rights. The project is also a move to deliver on Vietnam's commitment to the international community concerning the promotion of human rights education. The conference not only revealed the achievements that Vietnam has made in the field of human rights recently, but also provided a chance for ministries, sectors, and localities to discuss and get updated on the party and state's policies and laws on human rights, with a view to later disseminating the importance of human rights education to the entire population. At the conference, representatives from ministries, sectors, and localities agreed on 7 key areas to continue the implementation of the project in 2025.
At a recent workshop on cooperation in cashew processing between Vietnam and Côte d'Ivoire, Bình Phước was highlighted as a potential destination for Côte d'Ivoire to seek partners in expanding markets for cashew nut products.
As the only province owning a geographical indication certification for cashew nuts, Bình Phước enterprises have greater opportunities to introduce their products into supermarket systems and major retail chains across Vietnam, as well as export to international markets such as the US, Japan, the Republic of Korea, China, the EU, ASEAN, and notably Côte d'Ivoire. The workshop served as a forum for ministries, sectors, associations, localities, and enterprises from both countries to exchange practical experiences and solutions related to cashew production and processing. With the aim of deepening effective and sustainable cooperation, the workshop focused on the potential and challenges in enhancing trade cooperation in cashew nuts between Vietnam and Côte d'Ivoire, and models for innovative, effective, and sustainable cooperation in the cashew sector.
With the theme, Enhancing Population Quality for a Prosperous Nation and Happy Families, the National Month of Action on Population in December and Vietnam Population Day on December 26 this year aim to continue raising awareness about population work in the new situation, shifting the focus from population and family planning to population development.
In Bình Phước Province, communication activities will center on topics such as premarital health care, reproductive health and family planning, and elderly health care. Awareness campaigns will also popularize information on the benefits of screening, early diagnosis, and treatment of prenatal and neonatal conditions, and the golden population structure, particularly among young people. Activities in response to the National Month of Action on Population and Vietnam Population Day will continue until December 31, 2024. They will be held in various forms tailored to the specific characteristics and conditions of each locality, aiming to bring about significant changes in the awareness, attitude, and behaviors of target groups, contributing to the enhancement of population quality.
Party General Secretary Tô Lâm on December 11 made a working trip to the Mekong Delta province of Đồng Tháp. We joined the leader to see how his trip is processing.
Party General Secretary Tô Lâm has urged the Mekong Delta province of Đồng Tháp to capitalize on its strengths and mobilize resources to make major breakthroughs. At a working session with the Stating Board of the Provincial Party Committee on December 11th, the party chief praised the province's achievements over the past time, with improvement in socio-economic infrastructure, standout results in the areas of education training, health care and culture, as well as better local livelihoods. He envisaged Dong Thap becoming a pioneer in economic restructuring, opening up opportunities for such new economic sectors as ecological economy, freshwater economy, adaptive agriculture, multimodal transportation, and health care. He stated that the province must focus on developing a streamlined, effective, and strong political system, penning incentives to attract talents, and improving human resources quality. Earlier, he offered incense and paid respect to Nguyen Sin Sac, the father of President Ho Chi Minh, at his memorial site in Chao Lan City.
The Asian Development Bank, or ADB, raised its 2024 and 2025 growth forecasts for Vietnam to 6.4% and 6.6% from previous predictions of 6.0% and 6.2%, driven by stronger trade activities and ongoing fiscal stimulus measures.
In its latest edition of Asian Development Outlook, ADO, the bank highlighted that accelerated public investment and accommodative fiscal and monetary policies are anticipated to further stimulate domestic demand amidst external challenges. Despite the severe impacts caused by Typhoon Yagi in various areas of the country, the government's swift response and recovery efforts limited the impacts on growth, it stated. The growth forecasts for Asia and Pacific were trimmed to 4.9% in 2024 and 4.8% for 2025 due to weaker domestic demand prospects in South Asia. In the meantime, the region's inflation rates were adjusted down to 2.7% from 2.8% in 2024 and 2.6% from 2.9% in 2025, mainly on softening global commodity prices and an expected decline in oil prices.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính issued a directive on December 9 to expedite the National Green Growth Strategy for 2021 to 2030 with a vision to 2050, aiming to achieve carbon neutrality.
The directive outlines tasks for government agencies, local administrations, and key sectors to integrate green growth into development plans and legal frameworks. It emphasizes improving public awareness, fostering interagency coordination, and embedding green principles into national strategies. The Ministry of Planning and Investment is tasked with creating a roadmap for green growth linked to long-term socio-economic goals, promoting private sector involvement, and revising legal frameworks to prioritize green funding. Other ministries will focus on developing a carbon market, advancing green industries like renewable energy and electric vehicles, and aligning with international mechanisms. The strategy also includes reforms in agriculture, urban development, education, and international cooperation, with a call for collaboration from businesses, research institutions, and educational bodies.
Prime Minister Phạm Minh Chính has issued an official dispatch emphasizing the urgent need to address obstacles hindering the progress of social housing projects, aiming to enhance the effectiveness of social housing development and meet the growing demands of people.
Localities were asked to strictly adhere to regulations mandating land allocation for workers, housing in industrial parks, and reserving 20% of residential land with completed technical infrastructure in commercial and urban projects for social housing development. Chairpersons of provincial and municipal people's committees were tasked with implementing the national plan to build at least 1 million social housing units for low-income earners and industrial workers during the 2021-2030 period. They were urged to proactively allocate funding for land clearance and organize transparent auctions or bidding processes to select qualified investors with financial potential and technical expertise. Projects already underway should be expedited to ensure timely completion and early utilization. The governor of the State Bank of Vietnam will work with relevant ministries and agencies to speed up the disbursement of the 120 trillion Vietnam dong, or $4.7 billion credit package for social housing and worker housing development.
And that also wraps up our bulletin. Thanks for tuning in and goodbye for now.